I think this is where they got the green part of the Rainbow Road. It continues. This must be why Rainbow Road is so long. Because they don't want to waste any of the colors. Yeah, I'm so smart.
Wait a minute.
What?
Why do they use all the colors in the rainbow, but they never use the color gray? They left out gray, and gray could come back for revenge. It could come back in a different Rainbow Road, who knows?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Sonic Colors Ultimate. This is about Gray's revenge. Rise of the Wisps? No, it's Rise of the color gray. He's getting revenge on Nintendo.
Yes.
Gasp. Alright. It stops here.
But no, wait. Look at the road. It's gray.
You're right.
That means everywhere we go, every single road we travel on, it will always be gray. And all the other colors might stop somewhere, but grays, it keeps on going. It has potential.
Potential.
Yes, it has potential. But they still never included it in anything.
Yeah,
This
maybe.
definitely means they're coming back for revenge. It definitely
This must be the rise of Gray.
Yeah.
This is how it's gonna start. First, Gray takes over the world's roads. And then...
The whole world.
Yes. Even on this fire hydrant, the gray, it's just a lighter part because there's not that much gray, but gray is taking over the fire hydrant. Gasp. Even the sky. The sky is gray in some parts.
Yeah.
It's taking over.
Yeah. And notice when it rains, it becomes gray. The clouds all become gray.
The rain, the weather. The weather is linked to the color gray.
Yes.
The color gray is going to use the weather.
Oh no, this is big.
Yeah.
This is really big.
Yeah.
And think of it, gray. What's the first letter of gray? It's G. And what placement does G have in the alphabet?
It's the 7th.
Yes. And what comes out on September 7th of this year?
Sonic Colors Ultimate. It's all connected. And going back to weather. Weather has 7 letters.
Oh my god.
Wait, even our shadows. Shadows are gray, which means the shadows are always near people. So the gray is always near people. Gray must be trying to take over everything's bodies. Gray is trying to have its own society. Gray really wants revenge.
But hold up.
What?
The speed of light is the same thing as the coordinates of the Great Pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza...
Wait a minute. The Great Pyramids of Giza? No. The Great Pyramids of Giza.
Oh, yeah. And also, light. The speed of light. Light makes us see everything that we possibly see.
Including gray.
Including gray.
And shadows.
And shadows and everything. So gray is trying to manipulate us by making us see things that are always gray.
Oh no. This is bad. Who else makes us see things? Politicians. And what do politicians do? They influence the media. And what's one kind of media? Games. And who makes a lot of games? Nintendo. And Nintendo, they made the Rainbow Road. They knew about this whole thing from the beginning. Think about Pokemon. There was red, blue, and yellow. Gold, silver, and crystal. Ruby, sapphire, and emerald. Diamond, pearl, and platinum. But when it came to the 5th generation, there was black and white, but no gray. They intentionally left out gray so that gray wouldn't rise as it is now.
So, think about this. In the old days, the movies were referred to as black and white, but it wasn't actually black and white. Most of it was based on the gray scale, yet people still refer to it as black and white. They were trying to do this because they were trying to stop gray from rising. So, they didn't call it that. They just called it black and white, and people went along with it.
And why did they go along with it? Because Nintendo made the movies refer to it as black and white. Nintendo was made in 1889, before any movies were ever made. So they they told the first movie makers to call them black and white movies rather than grayscale movies to stop gray from rising.
Think about this. When people turn old, their hair turns gray. Sometimes.
Gray.
Most of the time.
Gray.
And then shortly after, like say after a few years, they die. Gray kills the person. Notice, there's no other part of the body that is gray besides the hair.
Because that's on the brain, the head. And the head controls the body.
Yeah.
So gray is trying to control the body, but gray is too powerful. So what gray does, it kills them.
Yeah. That's...
Gray is killing everybody.
Yeah.
One by one. Wait a minute. Gray, right? I mean, of course, gray. Gray backwards is yarg. And who says yarg all the time? Pirates. And what did pirates do? Pirates stole money from people. What color is money? Green. Green is somehow related to all this. Wait a minute. I see green all around, just as much as I see gray. This is weird. What is one of the most popular games right now? Friday Night Funkin', of course. But why would Gray have a grudge against it? I know. Do you know?
Nope.
Of course not, because only I know. There's green arrows in the game, but not gray arrows. So Gray's getting mad over the entire medium of games and movies because of the whole grayscale thing. But what other medium could Gray get mad at?
Well, what about books?
Books. Well, yeah, what about books?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Books are black and white, which would mean they're part of the grayscale.
Yes, but sometimes in the modern days, they're different colors. Like say kids' children's books. You know,
But they're
mostly
not
just
gray,
picture books.
because gray is not a colorful color.
Yes, but gray can be in some picture books.
Yeah, but not as much as other colors.
Yeah, those colors are used like green and blue, like such as
Wait,
landscapes.
green. Green. It all makes sense now.
Wait a minute. Green? I've noticed something, like a pattern. Green is the enemy of gray.
What?
Green is fighting gray. Green is trying to stop gray from doing what it needs to do to take control of the entire world. We need green.
We need green?
Yes, we need green.
Remember, everyone, including you gray fans out there, don't go gray, go green. Stop pollution now.